a danger to the public. And so when you have things that are a danger to the public, we have these agencies to oversee things that affect the public.
Hold on to your seats as we discover the electrifying mystery behind Elon Musk's recent Rapture announcement. What he's claimed has sent shockwaves, raising questions about the end times. Are his words a harbinger of something greater? So let's dive into this video today to know the shocking truth that lies beneath. Elon Musk's recent cautionary words about the potential drying up of the Euphrates River have sparked significant discussions worldwide. With its historical importance, this ancient river holds a unique place in the landscape and aligns intriguingly with events mentioned in the Bible. While Jesus Christ emphasized that only God knows when his second coming and a new era will occur, numerous individuals have taken it upon themselves to predict these occurrences, declaring the imminent final judgment. This has ignited fervent debates among preachers, self-proclaimed doomsayers, and online communities dedicated to prophecy and Bible study. The quest to comprehend and prepare for the future has led to extensive research on these matters. The Euphrates River holds a central role in the history of civilizations, particularly in the Mesopotamian kingdom. Today, it flows through Iraq, Syria, and Turkey, nurturing diverse plant life along its course. Despite human interventions altering its path, the river largely relies on rainfall and melting snow for its water levels. These levels peak in April and May. Following the dissolution of the Ottoman Empire, the Treaty of Lausanne in 1923 mandated Turkey, France, and the United Kingdom to collaborate on water usage and infrastructure along the Euphrates. Subsequent agreements allowed Iraq to construct dams on Turkish land, while Turkey embarked on the southeastern Anatolia project in the 1970s, constructing dams for irrigation and hydroelectric power. Nevertheless, the dam-building endeavors have not been without consequences, causing significant environmental and cultural shifts, including the displacement of people and the destruction of villages. In recent times, alarming concerns have arisen due to a considerable decline in the Euphrates River's water levels. Turkey's reduction of water flow into Syria falls below the agreed-upon amount set in 1987. Recent images reveal a substantial portion of the Euphrates River has dried up, transforming once vibrant areas into desolate landscapes. The water levels of the Tishrin Dam in Syria have also significantly decreased. Turkey's actions, which hinder the water flow into both Iraq and Syria, contradict the agreements from 1987. These declining water levels have triggered a cascade of issues, including reduced electricity production, limited agricultural land, and challenges in accessing clean drinking water. Additionally, there have been reports of widespread illness among the affected population. The self-governing region in North and East Syria has expressed grave concerns about Turkey's plans to further reduce the Euphrates River's water levels, fearing impending humanitarian crises and the risk posed to millions of Syrians living along the river. Authorities responsible for the dams have urgently called for international intervention to halt Turkey's actions. Geologists are increasingly concerned about the decreasing water levels, as this impedes their ability to accurately identify the phenomenon's root causes. Meanwhile, the United Nations has issued warnings about intensifying heat waves in the Mediterranean region, and Syria's Lake Assad is deteriorating at an alarming rate. Syria stands among the countries most vulnerable to these changes, emphasizing the gravity of the situation and the need for immediate attention and cooperation on a global scale. The Euphrates River has historical importance and holds significance in various religious texts. According to the Bible, specifically in Genesis 2:14, the river named Parath, or the Euphrates, is mentioned as one of the 4 rivers flowing from the Garden of Eden. It marked a boundary of the land promised by God to Abraham and his descendants. The Hebrew Bible often refers to it as the river God promised to Abraham's descendants, extending from the river of Egypt to the great river, the Euphrates. The Bible also contains prophecies related to the Euphrates River. In Revelation 16:12, it's prophesied that the Euphrates will dry up as part of the preparation for the Battle of Armageddon. Islamic hadiths, which are sayings of the Prophet Muhammad, also mention the Euphrates. Some hadiths suggest the river will dry up, revealing treasures leading to strife and conflict. The Prophet Muhammad's prophecies predict that the river will disclose a mountain of gold, causing people to fight over it, resulting in a significant loss of life. Exploring the Book of Revelation sheds light on the Euphrates River's symbolic significance in the final days. In chapter 16 of Revelation, the drying up of the Euphrates River is discussed as a symbolic act that paves the way for the kings from the east. An angel pours out a bowl, causing the river to dry up. Instead of implying water scarcity or pollution, this act actually symbolizes removing a defensive barrier. This action enables the kings from the east to move forward with an attack. Historically, the Euphrates River played a crucial role as a boundary that marked the eastern limit of Israel's land. Spanning over 2,000 miles, it separated the west from the east, where ancient China and India were situated. The Euphrates was even manipulated by Cyrus of Persia's army, diverting its flow to conquer Babylon and enter the city. The Euphrates River takes center stage in prophecies related to the Great Tribulation. An adversary from the east is foreseen to cross the Euphrates River, pass through Babylon, and advance into Palestine, as the Book of Revelation foretells. The biblical scripture Revelation 9:14 portrays the sixth angel's instruction to release 4 angels previously bound at the Great Euphrates River. The mention of these angels in chains suggests that they are fallen angels dwelling in a state of darkness. These events mark the realization of significant biblical prophecies steeped in symbolism and divine intentions. The Euphrates Valley, where these angels are held captive, is associated with sin, possibly due to its proximity to the Garden of Eden, where the first act of murder occurred. Some accounts even report strange voices emanating from the dwindling river, symbolically implying the creation of a path toward safety. Many interpret these occurrences as signs of Christ's impending return, foreshadowing the defeat of adversaries and the establishment of a divine kingdom. In a significant gathering known as the 2022 Watchers Meeting, Pastor Joseph Cabuleta of Watchman Ministries shared compelling insights. He urged the people of Uganda to remain vigilant for the potential end of the world, unveiling revelations that offer clarity on intricate biblical prophecies. Pastor Cabuleta highlighted specific predictions that have come to pass, including the revival of the Dead Sea, as prophesied in Ezekiel 47. This prediction's accuracy was affirmed by the discovery of freshwater fish ponds along the Dead Sea's shores. Pastor Cabuleta also delved into an intense battle forecasted in both Ezekiel 38 and Revelation 9, destined to transpire near the Euphrates River in the final days. According to biblical narratives, a vast coalition of nations, including Russia, China, and various Middle Eastern countries, will unite against Israel. Cabuleta cautioned that if Israel faces an immense 200 million strong army invasion, the nation might resort to nuclear weapons or confront the dire prospect of total obliteration. The prediction found in Revelation 16:12 speaks of a significant event, the drying up of the Euphrates River. This prophecy suggests that the river's drying would facilitate the movement of soldiers during a battle. Curiously, this year has witnessed the actual drying up of the Euphrates River, aligning intriguingly with the prophecy's foretelling. Experts have raised concerns, cautioning that the river might completely disappear by 2040 without intervention. According to the predictions, the war triggered by these circumstances will result in unprecedented devastation. This turmoil is anticipated to compel the involved parties to seek a temporary peace agreement, as indicated in Daniel 9:27. After this period, a belief persists that Jesus will return and take charge. The convergence of these events appears to be intertwined with the Euphrates River's dramatic transformation, as foreseen in the biblical texts. While some attribute the river's drying to the effects of climate change, others perceive it as a realization of the prophetic scriptures. Elon Musk has embarked on studies and endorsed scientific data pertaining to the river's condition, indicating a broader interest that extends beyond religious perspectives. This confluence of attention underscores the significance of the Euphrates River's drying, resonating with both biblical prophecies and contemporary scientific observations. What do you think of Musk's Rapture announcement and fulfillment of prophecies? Comment below your views and subscribe for more.